So returning with the Schlegel Need to Know Notes Part 2, we are going to explore those options that I outlined in the previous video just a bit more. And option one is make someone else rich. And this is very easy to do. To do that, you take a loan, you pay high, or you use a credit card, you pay high interest, you do that for a really long time, and then you keep working your tail off and earning money so you can give it to someone else in the form of interest on the loan or the credit card. And just as a side note, the credit card debt in the United States right now sits at $930 billion. And what's happening with that $930 billion, it is generating interest for whoever it is that loaned the money. And so someone is making a bunch of money for doing nothing while other people are paying money in the form of interest. And that amount that is borrowed through credit cards right now in the United States is 930 billion bucks. That is big money. And so option two, make yourself rich. The way to do that is to save money in an investment of some kind, not to put it in a safe or under the mattress or in a sock or wherever, but instead to invest it. And there's lots of options in terms of doing that. We'll talk through lots of those as we do this chapter. And you need to do that now, like now. And so as we saw in chapter 5, the compound interest stuff is part of what we're going to be discussing. We noticed when we looked at the graphs in GeoGebra that as the money was invested for a longer period of time, it began to grow faster. So it is the length of time that the money has been invested that affects how fast it grows. And so if you start doing this at age 20, your money is going to be growing extremely fast by the time you turn 65 and are ready to retire. If you wait until age 60 to do this, and then try to have this happen by age 65, your money is going to grow hardly at all, to the point where it would almost be a total waste of time. So again, starting young, if possible, is a big deal. And we'll get into that further as we go on. So, and also in this section here, yes, if you are like me, you will still have a bunch of loans. I have a home loan, I have a car loan, I have a boat loan, I have an RV loan. I'm still paying off student loans at age 43. And that's all fine, but we need to recognize that we also, if we want to develop wealth, be investing money at the same time that all that is going on. So yes, Schlegel is making somebody money with the amount of interest I'm paying on all those loans. I'm making someone else rich. But at the same time, I'm putting money away into an investment to make myself and my family rich, hopefully for generations to come. And so option 3 sort of outlines that everyone wants to do option 2 only, but you can't unless you're already rich, because you got to work to make money. And then if you need some stuff and you don't have enough to pay for it, you got to take some loans like I did. So recognize that option 2 is probably not one that's available to everyone. And option 1 is one that a lot of people choose, which is a terrible choice. And option 3 is kind of the, what's the right word? Little Red Riding Hood. It's not too much, not too little, just right. And so that's going to be it for this video. Those are basically, in a nutshell, the 3 options that you have for finances for the rest of your life.